Yo, get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on.
The players are warming up. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. We'll start with a jump ball. Gains the first possession. Goes straight for a three-pointer. An off-balance shot, no good. Rodman with the heavy slam. Pump fakes. The dunk just casually drops it in, and we're all tied up. Elevates, throws the hammer down. Fakes the shot. The defender cannot keep up. Flawless, scores with a dunk. The game is tied. An explosive finish at the rim. A wide open three. The shot bounces off the rim. Going for the dunk with an effortless dunk. It's a brand new ball game from now. Driving for a layup, lays it up and in. Fakes it. Didn't shoot. A clever pass. Cannot shake off the defender. Finishes with a commanding slam. We're back to even now. Rodman running the pick and roll. The defender is shaking off on that one. Wide open for a three. Wow. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. A clever fake. Blows by the D. Now that's what we call. Sends it away. Fakes the shot. Fires away. Drains the three-pointer. Great defense. A failed drive attempt. Fakes it. Didn't shoot. Not much time left now. Pure dominance on display right there. The defender is dropped. A clever fake. Pump fakes. That's some solid defense. An open three on the way. Wow. That's just way too easy. Fakes the shot. Rises up with the rack attack. Goes up for the layup, nails the two-pointer. A clever fake. Uncontested three-pointer. Curry will hit that shot 24/7. Some tight defense here. Rodman sets a solid screen. Too soft on the shot. Great defense. What an incredible assist. A good look for three. 3 points off the board. Pump fakes. Wide open for a three. Wow. Hits it. Defense needs to be better now. Wallace setting a screen. Uncontested three-pointer. You should never leave Curry open like that. Shoots with conviction. We got ourselves a tight ball game. Defense was all over. Oh my goodness, what a move. Shot clock winding down. Secures the two-pointer. That's a nice dish. An open three on the way. No good from the three-point line. Cut down. 4, 3, 2. Create space with the crossover. And that concludes our game. And there it is. A big win for them.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on.
Both teams are ready to go. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. Time for the tip-off. Paul dishes the ball to his teammate. A failed drive attempt. Shot clock about to expire. They just couldn't get a shot off in time. Missed it. Fakes it, didn't shoot. A good look for three. What a beautiful three. Blows by the D. The defender is shaking off on that one. A step back shot. Paul hits it from his sweet spot. Pump fakes. Oh my goodness, what a move. A clever fake. A tough shot. Nice D on that play. Some tight defense here. Excellent pass. Cannot shake off the defender. The ball is stopped. Time is running out. That's some solid defense. Create space with a step back. That was not a good chance. Shot clock about to expire. Create space with the crossover. An open mid-range. Shot is good. Another lead change in this heated game. Fakes the shot. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Not much time left now. Gets a good look. Sinks the basket. And they take the lead. The defender cannot keep up. Create space with the crossover. Just too quick for the defense. Elevates. Wallace. An explosive finish at the rim. A big basket. They got the lead. Oh my goodness, what a move. Pump fakes. Open look. A two-pointer, won't go. The shot is contested. A missed attempt from three. No. The defender cannot keep up. The defender is shaking off on that one. Step back and pops. Paul knocks down the three. A clever fake. Fires one off. Every possession matters now. Hits it. Defense needs to be better now. Fires away. 3 points off the board. A wide open three. Curry doing what Curry does. That's a slick move. Cut down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Fires away. And this one is in the books. It's a disappointing loss, but they'll learn from this and try harder next time.
Hey. Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on.
The players are making their entrance. This will be a fun game to watch. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Mebo TV. Tip-off is next. Wins the opening tip. Launches on top of defense. The D was too tight on that shot. Blows by the D. Time is running out. Pulls up from mid-range. Hits it. Create space with the crossover. A wide open shot. Knocks it down. And we're all tied up. Gets a good look. It's in. But it might be a better option for Harden to shoot the three. Attacking the basket. Makes an easy basket. We're back to even now. Wide open for a three. What a beautiful three. A contested shot, a forced shot and missed. Wow, that was way too easy. An open three on the way. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. Blows by the D, an open mid-range. Wade hits it. Tight defense right there. Harden finding his rhythm. Hard knocks down the three. A failed drive attempt. Quickly takes it to the rim. Buries it down low. No one was protecting the rim. Open look. Secures the two-pointer. The defender is shaking off on that one. Wade, shot is good. Double step back three from the pier. Uncontested three-pointer. That's just way too easy. Oh my goodness, what a move. Cannot shake off the defender. Pulls up from mid-range. Wade sinks the basket. A wide open three. Drains the three-pointer. The defender cannot keep up. Watch out for the dunk. Davis with the rack attack. That's some solid defense. Fakes the shot. A long-range three-pointer. That's to be expected. Shot clock winding down. Oh my goodness, what a move. Bad shot selection right there. The defense was all over that shot. Capella lays it in. Now that's too easy. I'm afraid that's it. Not too much of a chance now. Rises up. Wade with the heavy slam. Fakes it, didn't shoot. A step back shot. That's a bad shot. A good look for three. Hard, knocks down the three. Cut down, 4. Blows by the D, force the opponent to stop. 2. And that's the final buzzer. And they come away with the W.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on.
The players are warming up. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. Okay, now, the opening tip. And we're underway. A wide open three, drains the three-pointer. Great defense. A wide open shot. Allen knocks it down. The defender cannot keep up. Gets a good look. Secures the two-pointer. Some tight defense here. That is not a smart decision. That shot looks off upon release. With the steal. A failed drive attempt. The defender is shaking off on that one. Allen, that's just way too easy. The game is tied. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. A clever fake. Shot clock about to expire. Going for the dunk. Oh no, I don't want to see that miss again. Fires away. Allen, 3 points off the board. Excellent pass. Goes for a fadeaway. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. It's a brand new ball game from now. Create space with the crossover. Pump fakes. Not much time left now. With the block. Wide open for a three. What a beautiful three. To the paint. Throws down a ferocious slam. Rises up with the posterizer. No hesitation for that shot. Paul with a three to set the tone. The game is tied. Create space with the crossover. Paul with the clutch steal. What an incredible assist with a jaw-dropping dunk. That's some solid defense. That's a nice dish. Oh my goodness, what a move. Shot clock winding down. Hits it. Defense needs to be better now. That player gives them the lead. Great defense. Just takes the ball away. Watch out for the dunk. Scores with a dunk. Some tight defense here. That's a quick release. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. Cut down. 4. A clever pass. 3. 1. Paul with a hard strip. An open mid-range. And that concludes our game. What a performance from the home team. I'll see you next time.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on.
Both teams are ready to go. This will be a fun game to watch. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Meebo TV. We'll start with a jump ball. Gains the first possession. Open look, knocks it down. Blows by the D. To the paint, way! With a rim rattling dunk. We're back to even now. Cannot shake off the defender. The defender cannot keep up. Fakes the shot. Time is running out. Uncontested three-pointer. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. That's some solid defense. Excellent pass. The defender is shaking off on that one. Lays it up. Lays it in. Now that's too easy. Create space with the crossover. Paul makes a pass. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Launches a quick shot. Better slow it down now. Shoots from way downtown. You won't be making that shot every day. Fakes the shot. A wide open shot. Off the mark on that one. A tough three-pointer. That was not a good chance. A Clydeman just denies the shot. Pulls up from mid-range. Adebayo. Shot is good, and we're all tied up. Launches on top of defense. A missed attempt from three. No, a clever pass. An open three on the way. Knocks down the three. Setting the pick. Goes up for the layup. Lays it up and in. A good look for three. Allen. That's just way too easy. Out of the bio with a well-timed pick. Wide open for a three. 3 points off the board. The defender is shaking off on that one. An open three on the way. Allen. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. That's too far out. Hits it from the parking lot. Great defense. Rodman running the pick and roll. There's still time for miracles. Not much time left now. Wade makes an easy basket. The defender cannot keep up. Out of the bio. Sets a solid screen. Oh my goodness, what a move. Shot clock winding down. Cut down. 3, 2. Great defense to force a shot clock violation. 1. That's a deep three. And that's it. The game is over. It's too hard to make a shot from that distance.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on.
The players are making their entrance. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. Okay, now, the opening tip. He's so crafty with the ball. The floor is looking slippery out there. Blows by the D. Time is running out. Fading from mid-range. Not a smart play. Kind of forced that one. Whoa, great D. Shot clock about to expire. Wade throws the hammer down. A failed drive attempt. The ball is stopped. A good look for three. Thompson shoots and Thompson hits. A big basket. They got the lead. Cannot shake off the defender. Elevates. Wiggins with an effortless dunk. Another lead change in this heated game. Some tight defense here. Some tight defense here. A wide open three. How did Clay miss that shot? Fires away. Hits it. Defense needs to be better now. Uncontested three-pointer, drains the three-pointer. Pump fakes, blows by the D, going for the dunk, just casually drops it in. That's some solid defense. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. Shoots a fader, not much time left now. A fadeaway jumper, whoa, great D. A wide open three. The touch isn't quite there today. Wiggins throws the hammer down. Oh my goodness, what a move. Create space with the crossover. That's a nice dish. Great defense. Shot clock about to expire. Shoots from way downtown. Spectacular shooting performance. The defender cannot keep up. Elevates. Wade with the rack attack. Thompson with a well-timed pick. Hits it. The defender is dropped. What an incredible assist. Gets a good look. Lopez sinks the basket. The defender is shaking off on that one. Open look. Knocks it down. Blows by the D. Fires away. Wade, what a beautiful three. I'm afraid time is not their friend right now. Uncontested three-pointer. Some tough luck there on the three. That's his shot. An open three on the way. Thompson. That's just way too easy. Oh my goodness, what a move. Wow, that was way too easy. Cut down, 4. That's a nice dish. 3, 2, 1. Wade secures the two-pointer. And that's the final buzzer. Congratulations, that was an exciting game from the start to finish.
Hey. Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on.
Both teams are ready to go. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. Time for the tip-off. And we're underway. Create space with the crossover. A failed drive attempt. A successful contest by the defender. A four-shot and miss. Capella nails the two-pointer. Cannot shake off the defender. The defender cannot keep up. Paul makes a pass. Capella, perfect timing on that block. Brooks with the great anticipation. Some tight defense here. Cannot shake off the defender. Wade gets the seal. Create space with a step back. Paul with the signature mid-range jumper. It's a brand new ball game from now. Step back and pops. Jaren Jackson Jr. hits it. Defense needs to be better now. A failed drive attempt. Paul dishes the ball to his teammate. Olajuwon with an effortless dunk. The defender is shaking off on that one. The shot is contested. Defense was all over. That's some solid defense. Great defense. Just too quick for the defense. Fading from mid-range. Hits it. And they take the lead. Oh my goodness, what a move. A clever fake. Scores with a dunk. That player gives them the lead. Create create space with the crossover. Elijah Ward setting the pick, fakes it, didn't shoot. That's some solid defense. Elijah Ward just casually drops it in. A big basket. They got the lead. A clever fake. The defender cannot keep up. A difficult mid-range shot. Not a smart play. Fakes the shot. Elijah Ward with the big rejection. Shoots with conviction. Better slow it down now. Capella buries it down low. No one was protecting the rim. Some tight defense here. Great D. Jared Jackson Jr. That's a clean block. A Elijah Ward with a big-time block. A step-back shot. Whew. Missed an opportunity there. Fakes it. Didn't shoot. Time is running out. Capella blocks the shot. Pump fakes it, didn't shoot. Wide open for a three. Wade drains the three-pointer. There's still time for miracles. Blows by the D. Brooks setting a screen. A wide open shot. Elijah Ward. Shot is good. Capella sets a brick wall screen. Excellent pass. Pump fakes. Lays it up. Wade lays it up and in. Cut down. 4, 3. Shoots from right under the rim. Makes an easy basket. One. And that concludes our game. What a performance from the home team. I'll see you next time.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on.
The players are warming up. This will be a fun game to watch. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Mebo TV. Tip-off is next. Wins the opening tip. An open three on the way. Towns. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. The defender is shaking off on that one. Blows by the D, fakes the shot. Wide open for a three. Oh, a miss? What's going on with Thompson? A clever fake. A tough three-pointer. That's a bad shot. A good look for three. That's what happens when Thompson is left open. We're back to even now. cannot shake off the defender. Driving for a layup, Tatum lays it in. Now that's too easy. Wallace setting the pick. Wallace sets a solid screen. No good from the three-point line. Rises up, an explosive finish at the rim, and we're all tied up. What an incredible assist. A wide open three. Towns knocks down the three. Watch out for the dunk with the heavy slam. To the paint, Towns with an effortless dunk. The defender is shaking off on that one. Create space with the crossover. Going for the dunk. Wallace throws the hammer down. Fires away. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. A failed drive attempt. Uncontested three-pointer. Tatum. What a beautiful three. That's his shot. Fires away. That's what happens when Thompson is left open. Goes straight for a three-pointer. The D was too tight on that shot. Shot clock winding down. Wallace sends it away. A long-range three-pointer. That's to be expected. Elevates. With the rack attack. Another lead change in this heated game. A good look for three. Towns. 3 points off the board. That player gives them the lead. Wallace setting a screen. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. A clever pass. A tough three-pointer. An off-balance shot, no good. We got ourselves a tight ball game from way outside. I can't believe it. Cannot shake off the defender. A clever fake. Wide open for a three. Thompson shoots and Thompson hits. Create space with a step back. Whew, missed an opportunity there. Cut down. 4, 3. Oh my goodness, what a move. 2. Oh, what a shocking miss. Congratulations. That was an exciting game from the start to finish. The players are making their entrance. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. We'll start with a jump ball. Gains the first possession. A failed drive attempt. The defender cannot keep up. Pulls up from mid-range, sinks the basket. An open mid-range, knocks it down. The game is tied. Going for the dunk. Wade scores with a dunk. That's a quick release. Some tough luck there on the three. That's with a big time block. Pump fakes, rises up. Wallet just casually drops it in. The defender is shaking off on that one. Watch out for the dunk. Bro. Pure dominance on display right there. Oh my goodness, what a move! To the paint, Jared Jackson Jr. with a jaw-dropping dunk. That's a slick move. A contested shot. The defense was all over that shot. Launches on top of defense. A missed attempt from three. No. An open three on the way. The touch isn't quite there today. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Towns with the block. A wide open three. The shot bounces off the rim. Pulls up from mid-range, hits it. Excellent pass. Step back and pops. Jared Jackson Jr. knocks down the three. The defender cannot keep up. Goes straight for a three-pointer. That's a bad shot. What an incredible assist. Rises up. Wade with the heavy slam. Uncontested three-pointer. Drains the three-pointer. Elevates with a rim-rattling dunk. Great defense. Wide open for a three. Wow, what a beautiful three. A wide open three. Wade, 3 points off the board. Uncontested three-pointer. Hits it. Defense needs to be better now. In open mid-range, the players are looking tired. Fakes the shot. Shot clock about to expire. Watch out for the dunk. Jared Jackson Jr. finishes with a commanding slam. Quickly takes it to the rim. Towns buries it down low. No one was protecting the rim. Cut down. 4, 3, Wallace. An explosive finish at the rim. Three. 2, 1. The shot is contested, and that's the final buzzer. And they come away with the W.
Hey. Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on.
The players are warming up. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. Okay, now, the opening tip. And we're underway. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Attacking the basket. Wade nails the two-pointer. That's some solid defense. Some tight defense here. Great defense. Cannot shake off the defender. A failed drive attempt. Time is running out. Pump fakes. Wallace scores with a dunk. It's a brand new ball game from now. Blows by the D. Open look. Wade sinks the basket. Shoots with conviction. The D was too tight on that shot. Lays it up. Buries it down low. No one was protecting the rim. Some tight defense here. That's some solid defense. Force the opponent to stop. Wallace with a well-timed pick. A failed drive attempt. Great defense. Create space with the crossover. Not much time left now. Nice D on that play. That's a nice dish. Oh my goodness, what a move. Fires one off. Jaren Jackson Jr. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. That's some solid defense. Create space with a step back. Paul hits it from his sweet spot. The defender is shaking off on that one. Going for the dunk. Wade! An explosive finish at the rim. Cannot shake off the defender. Gets a good look. Shot is good. Some tight defense here. Wallace just denies the shot. Some tight defense here. A wide open shot. Secures the two-pointer. Create space with the crossover. A clever pass, a clever fake. Launches on top of defense. An off-balance shot, no good. Wallace with the heavy slam. Running the pick and roll. The defender cannot keep up. ball still automatic from the outside three-point line. Blows by the D. Oh my goodness, what a move. Wallace with the big rejection. That's Derrick Jackson Jr. Blocks the shot. An open mid-range. Wade sinks the basket. Great defense. A step back shot. Every possession matters now. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. A wide open shot. Wade knocks it down. An open three on the way. That's just way too easy. Cannot shake off the defender. Blows by the D. Paul reads it perfectly. Running the pick and roll. Cut down. 4, 3, 2, 1. A good look for three. And that concludes our game. And there it is, a big win for them.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on.
The players are making their entrance. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. Tip-off is next. Wins the opening tip. Create space with the crossover. Step back and pops. Some tough luck there on the three. With the rack attack. The defender cannot keep up. The defender is shaking off Rodman. That's a clean block. Create space with the crossover. Oh my goodness, what a move. Goes for a fadeaway. The defense was all over that shot. Fires away. Wade, what a beautiful three. And they take the lead. Shoots a fader. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. Harden changes pace, steps back and shoots. Defense was all over. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. Better slow it down now. Shot clock Wade with a big time block. The defender cannot keep up. To the paint, Wade with an effortless dunk. Blows by the D. Open look. James Harden drains the J. Gets a good look. Wade secures the two-pointer. That's some solid defense. Quick hands on that strip. Wide open for a three. Wade knocks down the three. The defender is shaking off on that one. Harden changes pace, steps back and shoots. That was not a good chance. Rodman lays it up and in. A failed drive attempt. Blows by the D. Watch out for the dunk. Wade throws the hammer down. Leonard with a hard strip. Some tight defense here. The defense, Rodman with the block. Going for the dunk. Elijah One just casually drops it in. Launches a quick shot. Rodman hits it. Shoots with conviction. That was not a good chance. He's so crafty with the ball. Double step back three from the beard. A tough three-pointer. Rodman with the heavy slam. Oh my goodness, what a move. Pulls up from mid-range. There's still time for miracles. They're struggling on the offensive end. A step back shot, an off-balance shot, no good. An explosive finish at the rim. Cut down. Time is running out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Open look. And this one is in the books. They couldn't get it done this time, but they'll bounce back. Both teams are ready to go. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. Okay, now, the opening tip. Fires away. Jokic knocks down the three. Elijah Warren setting the pick. He's so crafty with the ball. Ready for the dunk. Bro, with the right attack. That's some solid defense. Create space with the crossover. A failed drive attempt. A step back shot. Paul hits it. To the paint. Elijah Warren with the heavy slam. Cannot shake off the defender. Great defense. An open mid-range. Durant secures the two-pointer. Pulls up from mid-range, knocks it down. Oh my goodness, what a move. A good look for three. Some tough luck there on the three. A clever fake. Gets a good look. Wow. Shot is good. That player gives them the lead. That's a big body setting the pick. The defender cannot keep up with a well-timed pick. Some tight defense here. The defender is shaking off on that one. What an incredible assist. Open look. Not much time left now. Durant sinks the basket. A big basket. They got the lead. A wide open three. What a beautiful three. Another lead change in this heated game. Blows by the D. Create space with a step back. Paul still automatic from the outside three-point line. An open three on the way. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. Paul dishes the ball to his teammate. Jokic running the pick and roll. Durant knocks it down. The floor is looking slippery out there. A wide open shot. Brown sinks the basket. Jokic with the assist. Create space with the crossover. The defender is shaking off on that one. Wide open for a three. Jokic. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. Elijah Warren setting a screen. Shot is good. Jokic sets a solid screen. Blows by the D. Oh my goodness, what a move. Cannot shake off the defender. Step back and pops. Secures the two-pointer. Uncontested three-pointer. That's just way too easy. The defender cannot keep up. Jokic sets the screen. There's still time for miracles. A good look for three. Drains the three-pointer. Gets a good look. Hits it. With the great anticipation, Jokic draws the D and kicks it out. That's some solid defense. A step back shot. Ball sinks the basket.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh my goodness, what a move. The shot is contested. Cut down. A missed attempt from 3. No, 2. And this one is in the books. It's a disappointing loss, but they'll learn from this and try harder next time.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on.
The players are warming up. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. Tip-off is next. Rises up, just casually drops it in. A wide open shot. Nowinski secures the 2-pointer, and we're all tied up. A failed drive attempt. Open look. Hits it. Create space with the crossover. An open 3 on the way. Lopez hits it. Defense needs to be better now. And they take the lead. An explosive finish at the rim. And they take the lead. The defender is shaking off on that one. Some tight defense here. A crafty double clutch. Brown buries it down low. No one was protecting the rim. Setting a screen. Great defense. Watch out for the dunk. Scores with a dunk. A big basket. They got the lead. Launches a quick shot. The shot bounces off the rim. Cannot shake off the defender. Wow, that was way too easy. Create space with a step back. Pounds. 3 points off the board. An open mid-range. Shot is good. Rises up. Throws the hammer down. A tough 3-pointer. Better slow it down now. Excellent pass with an effortless dunk. defense. Fakes it, didn't shoot. No whiskey with the right attack. Some tight defense here. Step back and pops. No good from the three-point line. The defender cannot keep up. Blows by the D. Fires away. Whew, missed an opportunity there. A failed drive attempt. The defender is shaking off on that one. Watch out for the dunk. Throws the hammer down. Create space with the crossover. A clever pass. That's a deep three. No whiskey from way outside. I can't believe it. Blows by the D. To the paint. Towns with an effortless dunk. Forced the opponent to stop. A wide open three. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. Uncontested three-pointer. Hits it. Defense needs to be better now. Shoots with conviction. The D was too tight on that shot. Wide open for a three. The touch isn't quite there today. Hall gets the seal. That's some solid defense. Cannot shake off the defender. A step back shot, cut down. 4. Whew. Missed an opportunity there. 2. Create space with a step back, and that's it. The game is over. This is a learning experience. I'm sure they'll come back stronger next time.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on.
The players are making their entrance. The show will be underway soon. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Meebo TV. We'll start with a jump ball. Fading from mid-range, Malone knocks it down. Westbrook with the steal. Pulls up from mid-range. Paul hits it from his sweet spot. It's a brand new ball game from now. Fires away. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. Elevates. Malone just casually drops it in. The defender cannot keep up. Going for the dunk. Leonard scores with a dunk. We're back to even now. Going for the dunk with the heavy slam. Great defense. Oh my goodness, what a move. Blows by the D. Fakes the shot. Some tight defense here. Oh my goodness, what a move. Shot clock about to expire. Step back and pops. Paul with the signature mid-range jumper. The game is tied. launches on top of defense. That was not a good chance. Watch out for the dunk. Malone, an explosive finish at the rim. The defender is shaking off on that one. Leonard throws the hammer down. We're back to even now. Create space with the crossover. The defender cannot keep up. A fadeaway jumper, Malone. Shot is good. A failed drive attempt. That's some solid defense. Cannot shake off the defender. Scores with a dunk, and we're all tied up. Some tight defense here. No hesitation for that shot. Brooks, 3 points off the board. Great defense. A failed drive attempt. Paul makes a pass. A good look for 3. The touch isn't quite there today. Pump fakes. That's a quick release. The shot bounces off the rim. The defender cannot keep up. Just takes the ball away. The defender is dropped. A step back shot. Paul with the signature mid-range jumper. Blows by the D. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Uncontested three-pointer, no good from the three-point line. Oh my goodness, what a move. Brooks with a hard strip. Every possession matters now. Lopez just casually drops it in. They've turned the tables. The defender is shaking off on that one. Shoots a fader. Malone knocks it down. And they're back on top. Sets a solid screen. That's some solid defense. Cannot shake off the defender. Create space with the crossover. Some tight defense here. Blows by the D. Time is running out. A failed drive attempt. Great defense. Leonard with the rim rattling dunk. They got the lead. What a game. Cut down. 4, 3, 2. Lopez blocks the shot. And that's the final buzzer. And they come away with the W.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on.
Both teams are ready to go. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. Time for the tip-off. Wins the opening tip. Oh my goodness, what a move. That's a nice dish. Wide open for a three. Lopez knocks down the three. Goes for a fadeaway, secures the two-pointer. That's some solid defense. Pump fakes. The defender is shaking off on that one. The defender cannot keep up. To the paint, George with the heavy slam. An open mid-range. Wade hits it. Create space with the crossover. The defender is shaking off on that one. The defender cannot keep up. Fakes the shot. Wade sends it away. Oh my goodness, what a move. Rises up. Wade with the effortless dunk. That player gives them the lead. Goes straight for a three-pointer. Defense was all over. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. Elevates with the rack attack. Cannot shake off the defender. A clever fake. Create space with a step back. That's a bad shot. Gets a good look. Sinks the basket. That's some solid defense. Some tight defense here. Blows by the D. Paul dishes the ball to his teammate. Launches on top of defense. Shot clock winding down. Create space with the crossover. An open three on the way. Some tough luck there on the three. That's a slick move. Step back and pops. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. Fading from mid-range. Malone hits it. A long-range three-pointer. That's to be expected. That's a nice dish. A wide-open three. And this one is in the books. They couldn't get it done this time, but they'll bounce back.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on.
The players are making their entrance. This will be a fun game to watch. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Mebo TV. We'll start with a jump ball. Create space with the crossover. Great defense. A failed drive attempt. Watch out for the dunk. An explosive finish at the rim. it, didn't shoot, pump fakes, open look. Shot is good. The game is tied. Blows by the D, shoots a fader. Malone knocks it down. A tough three-pointer. An off-balance shot, no good. A wide-open shot, Wade sinks the basket. Bad shot selection right there. The defense was all over that shot. A wide-open three. The shot bounces off the rim. Rises up. Throws down a ferocious slam. Great defense. A fadeaway jumper secures the two-pointer. The defender cannot keep up. Wide open for a three. Wow. Drains the three-pointer. An open three on the way. Wow. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. Wade with the big rejection. Uncontested three-pointer. Wade, that's just way too easy. Pulls up from mid-range. Wow. Hits it. Some tight defense here. That's some solid defense. Going for the dunk. Malone throws the hammer down. Excellent pass. Goes for a fadeaway. Malone. Shot is good. A failed drive attempt. The defender is shaking off on that one. Goes straight for a three-pointer. That's a bad shot. An open mid-range. Knocks it down. An explosive finish at the rim. A wide open shot. Missed it. Oh my goodness, what a move. Not much time left now. Malone just casually drops it in. Cannot shake off the defender. Malone with the block. That's too far out. Hits it from the parking lot. It's all square now. What a game. Blows by the D. Just too quick for the defense. Cut down. 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're heading into overtime. Whoa, great D. Time for the tip-off. A good look for three. Wade, what a beautiful three. A clever fake. The defender is shaking off on that one. Open look. Wow. Sinks the basket. Fading from mid-range. Malone secures the two-pointer.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Wow, that was way too easy. Fires away. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. Fakes the shot. Malone with a big time block. Create space with the crossover. A fadeaway jumper. Malone knocks it down. Goes for a fadeaway. Malone secures the two-pointer.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh my goodness, what a move. Cut down. 2. Pulls up from mid-range. Wade sinks the basket. And that's it. The game is over. Hope they'll use this loss as motivation for the next game.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on.
The players are warming up. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. Tip-off is next. Gains the first possession. The defender cannot keep up. Gets a good look. Wow, hits it. The defender cannot keep up. Create space with the crossover. The defender is shaking off on that one. That's some solid defense. Run! Pure dominance on display right there. It's a brand new ball game from now. An open 3 on the way. Wow! Drains the three-pointer. A clever pass, blows by the D, elevates, scores with a dunk. Oh my goodness, what a move. Fakes it, didn't shoot, a tough shot. A 4-shot and missed. Fires away. No good from the three-point line. A wide open 3. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. Fires one off. 3 points off the board. Another lead change in this heated game. Wide open for a 3. Curry with a circus 3-point shot. And they take the lead. Blows by the D. What an incredible assist. Create space with the crossover. The defender is shaking off on that one. A contested shot. Nice D on that play. Pulls up from mid-range. Wow. Shot is good. A big basket. They got the lead. Shoots with conviction. A missed attempt from three. No. Fakes the shot. Pump fakes. The shot is contested. An off-balance shot, no good. Time is running out. Just denies the shot, and it's a shot clock violation. Uncontested three-pointer, third with the triple, 3 more points for his team. Another lead change in this heated game. Cannot shake off the defender. Elevates, out of the bio. Finishes with a commanding slam. Goes for the double pump. Brown makes an easy basket. We got ourselves a tight ball game. Out of the bayou. Setting the pick. Brown with an effortless dunk. The game is all tied up. Goes straight for a three-pointer. The D was too tight on that shot. Shoots from way downtown. You won't be making that shot every day. Cut down. 4. A clever fake. 3, 2, 1. Brown hits it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And that concludes our game. Congratulations. That was an exciting game from the start to finish.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on.
Both teams are ready to go. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. Okay, now, the opening tip. A tough three-pointer. Defense was all over. Pump fakes, fakes it, didn't shoot. Rodman with the posterizer. Quick hands on that strip. Now that's what we call, that's a clean block. Gasol running the pick and roll, just denies the shot. Shoots with conviction. Better slow it down now. A clever fake. To the paint, Gasol with the heavy slam. We're back to even now. Oh my goodness, what a move. The defender cannot keep up. Fakes the shot, pump fakes. Oh, what a shocking miss. That's a nice dish. Leonard with the great anticipation. Curry with a well-timed pick. Create space with the crossover. A good look for three. The touch isn't quite there today. An open three on the way. You should never leave Curry open like that. Gasol setting a screen. Tatum running the pick and roll. The ball is stopped. Leonard gets the steal. Shoots a fader. Not a smart play. A good look for three. Gasol, that's just way too easy. The game is tied. The defender cannot keep up. The defender is shaking off on that one. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. Shot clock winding down. That was not a good chance. Setting the pick. What an incredible assist. Some tough luck there on the three. The shot is contested. A missed attempt from three. No, fires away. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. Blows by the D. A wide open three. Woo. Missed an opportunity there. There's still time for miracles. Fakes the shot. An open mid-range. Gasol knocks it down. Oh my goodness, what a move. Gasol with the big rejection. Uncontested three-pointer. Tatum hits it. Defense needs to be better now. Cut down. 4. A long-range three-pointer. 3. And that concludes our game. What a performance from the home team. I'll see you next time. Both teams are ready to go. I'm sure we're in for a great game. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Mebo TV. Okay, now, the opening tip. And we're underway. Open look. Shot is good. Pulls up from mid-range. Durant secures the two-pointer. We're back to even now. To the paint. Just casually drops it in. The defender is shaking off on that one. No hesitation for that shot. Nowinski hits it. Defense needs to be better now. And they take the lead. Giannis on the drive. Giannis with a jaw-dropping dunk. A big basket. They got the lead. Rises up. Nowinski finishes with a commanding slam. Create space with the crossover. A wide open three. Westbrook. What a beautiful three. Another lead change in this heated game. Gets a good look. Durant hits it. It's a brand new ball game from now. That's some solid defense. Oh my goodness, what a move. Fading from mid-range. Missed an opportunity there. Blows by the D. Launches a quick shot. A forced shot and missed. That's a quick release. Knocks down the three. The defender cannot keep up. In open mid-range, Durant knocks it down. Goes for a fadeaway. The shot bounces off the rim. The defender is shaking off on that one. That's a nice dish. Not much time left now. Uncontested three-pointer. No good from the three-point line. Oh my goodness, what a move. Shoots with conviction. An off-balance shot, no good. Going for the dunk, Nowinski with the heavy slam. That player gives them the lead. Wide open for a three. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. And they take the lead. Nowinski setting the pick. The shot is contested. The D was too tight on that shot. A tough three-pointer. That was not a good chance. Here comes the supermodel, Giannis. Throws the hammer down. Nowinski setting a screen. That shot was contested. Nice D on that play. A tough shot. Not a smart play. Forced the opponent to stop. A clever pass. We got ourselves a tight ball game. A good look for three. Drains the three-pointer. Blows by the D. Goes straight for a three-pointer. The three is good. Curry just ignored the defense. Some tight defense here. Watch out for the dunk with the rack attack. Giannis with a hard strip. Giannis coming in strong to the paint. Giannis forced KD to a stop. That's too far out. Cut down. Nowinski hits it from the parking lot. 4, 3, 2, Giannis. An explosive finish at the rim. 2, 1. Fires away. And that concludes our game. And there it is, a big win for them.